Welcome back to Double Take Debate, guys. The Manchester derby's just finished, and none other than Robin Van Persie wins it in the 92nd minute. Former Arsenal players involved as he's hit a free kick. Nasri stuck out his leg and it's deflected around Joe Hart for the 3-2 win. Lots and lots of talking points in this game. It could have been 3-0 to start with for Man United. They had a goal ruled out offside, and after looking at the replays, I for one think it should have stood, as I know a lot of people did. I also had an issue with the commentary on Mario Balotelli. Just coming out of half-time, everyone was saying he needs to come off, he hasn't done anything, This was with City trailing 2-0, when no one on the pitch had done anything for City attacking-wise up until that point. People just like to pick on him. He walked off. When he got substituted, he went straight down the tunnel. He shouldn't be happy to be substituted in a derby. That's just him. Everyone's different. And I just think he's becoming a bit of a scapegoat for any time something goes wrong in City. You know, they're cheering for Tevez to come on. It wasn't long ago this guy was playing golf on a hiatus in Argentina for 6 months. A great win for United, though. This puts them top. It creates separation, a 6-point gap now between themselves and City. The title is not won today, but they say statements are made. You know, these are big games. They are big games. They're 6-point games. They have a 3-point swing either way, obviously. A great game. Dzeko nearly had a chance to win it at the end. Another super sub role. Just couldn't quite bring the ball down, and a fantastic tackle by Smalling, who had a great game after coming on. A really good, impressive performance. I was particularly impressed with Valencia and Young for Man United. Young showed the kind of inspiration and heart that he rarely shows for Ferguson's team. It seems like he knows now when to pick him, when to drop him to get the best out of him. And Valencia, by all means, is just becoming one of the best right wingers in the world. His work rate, his positional play, his speed, his vision. He's just a great old-fashioned throwback right winger, which there aren't a lot of anymore. He stays on the wing, he hugs the touchlines, he whips in an absolutely deadly ball. We can't also talk about this match without mentioning Rooney getting to 150 Premier League goals, 25 now behind who I think's been the best player in Premiership in the last, recent memory. Thierry Henry, maybe the best ever in the Premiership. Obviously, that's for another time. And a whopping 110 goals behind Shearer's 260. But nonetheless, a great achievement for Wayne Rooney. He's still young. I'm sure he'll take over Rooney, and I think he'll probably end up second. Sorry, take over Thierry Henry. And I think Rooney will probably end up second on the list behind Shearer. I don't think he'll catch him. But a great derby day. A great derby day, which was marred at the end by someone throwing from the City fans as they scored the third last-minute goal, throwing something which cut Rio just here on the eye, I believe it was. He was bleeding everywhere, so there'll be an investigation into the Man City fans report, something we don't want to see. It was a shame to see, and it will probably steal the headlines. But a great match, a really great match. Back and forth, end-to-end stuff. Eventually it picked up. Yaya Toure started to show some dominance. And I think City, to concede 3 goals, I know Company came off, and that was huge for them. He is such a rock and a spine of that team, like John Terry is for Chelsea. I think Company is one of the top 3 centre-backs in the world. I really believe that, so to lose him was always going to hurt, although I was quite impressed with Kolo Toure to a degree. Another Arsenal boy. But a great match, and I think United did deserve it. They were considered favourites with bookies and with a lot of people I spoke to, so you can't say you're overly surprised that they won. But a 92nd minute, it was a game of the 2 comeback kings for the last 5 minutes. It was tense stuff, a really entertaining watch. I think Man United will win the league this year, and I think the difference is not just because of today, Robin Van Persie. For all the strikers that Man City can put forward, and for all the ones that Man United can put forward, he is the best of the bunch. He is the best striker in the Premier League, one of the top 3 in the world, and I think some would argue he's still the best in the world. But a great player, and he really can swing a great team like United, who only just missed out last year, and he can deliver that 20th title, as much as it hurts to say as an Arsenal fan, for United and Alex Ferguson, as he promised when he signed. So a great watch. Here we go again. Where they go from here, I'm not sure, but I think come the end of the season, as a lot of people predicted at the start, it will be United sitting top. But a great day. I'd love to know what you guys thought of the derby. Was it a fair result? A lot of decisions to discuss. We haven't obviously gone through them all. I'd love to know what you thought. Maybe game-changing moments. Double Take Debate. Stay tuned.